on what you favor, to be honest. It all does. I mean, Ervin's right on a lot of parts, but some parts, Ervin, like, let's be honest, man, like, you're outlandish. Just say the fucking least, man. You're like, yo, man. Like, you know, Madara's fucking with, like, DBZ motherfuckers.
I never said that.
I don't think Madara's on DBZ.
I never said
I think saying Saga Goku would smack the shit out of Madara. Easy.
I never even claimed that.
I know, but I'm just saying, I think you think that. I think you think that.
I don't even think that. I mean, honestly, seriously.
No, man, I'm just saying. I mean, oh, yeah, and getting back. Hold on. Getting back to the last thing you were saying, like before you went on your tangent. Getting back to the One Piece thing, man. Listen, man. We have two people, one person who just got into One Piece, fucking Joten, and then another person who's clearly Bleach heavy block. I mean, this is just obvious, all right? I mean, the problem is that...
Hold on, but clearly...
Hold on. The problem isn't the fact that we support One Piece over Naruto. I mean, I think it's a way better story, that's obvious. But the problem is that you set it up where we're just like fucking no, bro, because you believe that the Naruto characters are so goddamn beastly amongst the big three. It's like no,
more powerful.
They're slow as fuck.
The difference is I think it comes down to the Naruto. I want to let everybody know. I'm not saying the One Piece verse is weak. I've never stated the One Piece verse was weak. I do think that there are One Piece characters, obviously, that can take out Naruto characters and vice versa. But I feel like a lot of times, you know, people come to this conclusion that for some reason all top tier One Piece characters rape all the Narutoverse, all the Bleachverse, and that clearly isn't the case. I feel like sometimes, which is the whole thing with the Suigetsu and Kizaru.
No, I don't think all. I think their ability. Because it can't be hit. Period.
Let me finish. It depends on the circumstance, which is very important. It's almost like, you know, look at it this way. Different, you know, I'm like, look at, like, let's say Superman Lex Luthor. Like, Lex Luthor obviously.
Oh, fuck, here we go.
Hold on. Because obviously Lex Luthor isn't.
Dude, they're all
listen.
Luthor preps. He preps years in advance. Luthor preps years in advance.
Hold on, wait, listen. No. I'm going to finish this. Y'all are going to listen.
Finish.
All right.
Stop masturbating.
All right. The thing is, I'm like, I know. But anyway, like, look at Lex Luthor. He obviously he's not, you know, really physically strong as far as, like, he's not as strong as Superman when it comes down to his physical capabilities. He doesn't have the same kind of abilities. Yet, you know, if he has, let's say, a little kryptonite, he's able, well, it depends on the version of Superman, but if, you know, the general 616 version of Superman, he can take out, usually. You know, he can take out with, you know, and the circumstances are right, which is usually what I'm talking about in a lot of these different scenarios with these different crossover battles. A lot of times, you know, I'm like, there may be a character that's a higher tier. Like, I've always said, Kizaru was on a higher tier than Suigetsu. I repeat, Kizaru is on a higher tier than Suigetsu. But I felt like if the circumstances were right, I felt like Suigetsu could overcome him. That was my logic behind it, and it still is my logic in terms of.
Okay,
you know,
fine, that's true. That's true for anybody.
One thing that people forget, is that a lot of Devil Fruit users have the main weakness of if more than half of their body is submerged in water, then they can't move. Which, if you look at Naruto and Bleach, I'm not saying that there's a bunch of water users running around everywhere, but a lot of the characters are more well versed. They have more than one ability. I'm not saying just multiple.
And none of them involve submerging somebody in water.
Hold on, but Isame is a prime example. Suigetsu, prime example.
One example. And Suigetsu never submerged anybody in water. He never even created water.
What do you mean? I'm like, water transformation. That's what they're capable of doing.
Getting back on this.
No.
All you have to do is show me. Listen. All you have to do is show me a panel where Suigetsu created enough water to submerge somebody.
I don't
want to do it because it never happened.
But what I'm trying to make
let's move on because I don't want to talk about Suigetsu anymore. But here's my thing, Ervin. Here's my thing. Ervin, you think that the Naruto characters are faster than the DBZ characters in the Frieza arc? That's ridiculous.
Wait, do you?
I admit that. But
that's ridiculous.
Anyway,
okay. Well,
that was interesting, ladies and gentlemen. To see.
Yeah.
And that's what you said. You said that the Naruto characters are faster than lightning.
I never said that. I've never said
You've never said.
It depends on who we're talking about. It depends on who we're talking about. I never said all of them are faster than lightning. I said that
you said Kakashi was.
Itachi proved it. He proved it when he reacted to Kirin, which and that's fact.
So wait. Kakashi isn't even that fast in his burst. No, you said Kakashi.
Yes, Kakashi.
You said both. You said Itachi and like I
remember.
So you believe that the Naruto top tiers are faster than the DBZ characters in the Frieza arc? That's craziness.
No, and I think I think the DBZ characters are faster than what you actually claimed to be in the Frieza arc.
How fast do you think they are in the Frieza arc?
I don't have the things right in front of me, but I'm pretty sure if I went back. See, the thing is, you're asking me to bring certain evidence to you right on the spot. I actually would have.
Well, that's what you need in a debate, Ervin.
In a debate, but at the same time, I'm gonna be honest. I don't have it right in front of me, therefore I don't have anything to support that.
How fast do you think DBZ characters are in the Frieza arc?
I certainly think that they, depending on who we're talking about, they're faster than lightning.
Faster than lightning?
Yes. Goku was at least Goku. Bankai, you can laugh about it.
Goku in the Saiyan saga was barely Mach 34.
But where is your proof to say what Goku's exact speed was?
Because Snake Way is a snake. No, I can prove it to you. I can prove it to you right now. See, here's the difference. I have evidence to back up what I said.
All right.
Snake Way is 1,000,000 kilometers. It took him approximately.
Where was it stated that Snake Way was 1,000,000 kilometers?
Exactly. Are you now disputing that Snake Way is 1,000,000 kilometers?
I'm just asking you a question. Where was this at?
Yeah, no, it was in the manga. All right, but
it was in the manga. All right.
Now Goku traveled Snake Way in approximately 25, 26, 27 hours. We don't know, but even if I'm generous and say it was 24 hours, he would still be at Mach 34. And with
but you're talking about Saiyan Saga Goku. Saiyan Saga.
Saiyan Saga.
Not even using Kaioken. Not even using that.
With Kaioken, it's only times 2.
That does matter.
Listen, Ervin. Ervin.
That was a main.
Wait, let me finish. Even if he does Kaioken times 4, he's still only Mach 120, and that's slower than
power level around then? What was his power level around then?
No, you can't use power level scaling. I've debated people about this before. You can't show me that power level.
Nico wants to say something. I don't know.
No. Let me say this. You can't prove that power levels scale linearly with other abilities. You can't show durability, destructive capacity, and speed scale linearly with power levels. You can't do it. People have tried to figure out the formula. They can't do it. So the only thing you can use is feats. You can't use power levels. If you use power levels,
obviously do matter. Hold on.
No. They don't matter with respect to feats because you can't prove anything about them.
Let him speak real quick. Let him speak.
I just want to say thumbs up to Johto with the DS.
Yo, man, that's a powerful feat, bro.
Anyway,
you can't prove that because then people will say retarded shit like, well, SSJ3 is four times as powerful as SSJ1, and at SSJ1 he was 120 million. So his power levels would be over 500 million, and at 500 million power level you can destroy a solar system. It's just stupid stuff like that.
Hold on, power levels do matter in a sense.
No, power levels don't mean shit.
Because they'll tell you if you actually look back. I think I forgot where they're at, but I know that there's power. They actually say there's power levels of what Goku was back when he was in the what do you call that? Well, they didn't say it during the actual arcs themselves.
Ervin, you can't scale
Dragon Ball.
Ervin, do you not understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Hold on, you're not understanding the fact that you have to actually take things from the manga and actually.
Ervin, you can't. Power levels. I just told you why. Because abilities don't scale linearly with power levels.
You don't get this shit on HBO.
Dude.
Yeah, right.
Abilities do not scale linearly with power levels.
Yo, man,
And I'll give you a perfect example of this.
Yo, Luffy.
In Dragon Ball, Master Roshi destroyed the moon with a power level of 200. He destroyed the moon with the power level of 200. And the Earth is, I don't know how many. I think the Earth is only about 88 times bigger than the moon.
And that's when you consider that an inconsistency.
Wait. So you'll assume that power level, that abilities scale linearly with power levels, except when it's inconsistent.
Well, in most cases, obviously, no story is perfect, and there are going to be inconsistencies. Therefore, you take that, look at that feat.
Irvin, you can't do that. You can't use one method one time and then say, well, it's inconsistent, so I'll use this method this time. I've
always stated that unless there was a contradiction, then you have to go based on what is stated and shown in the manga.
All right, then. So you can't use power levels in the story.
Can't find the shit on
What do you mean you
HBO.
can't? I mean that makes no sense. You just randomly decided to say that. The thing is,
no, I didn't, Irvin. I just explained to you, and I gave you an example.
What you're missing, hold on, Hikari. What you're missing is the whole fact that if you look at the power levels and you equate it to what the powers are later on, then you can actually No, you can't, Irvin. No, you can't. And I just explained why. You can't prove that abilities scale linearly with power levels. I keep saying that, but you keep denying it. And then I give you an example, and you say, well, that time it was inconsistent, but all these other times it were consistent. If it's inconsistent once, then you have to prove that the other times are consistent. You take it out, but the thing is, what I'm trying to explain to you is that, of course, okay, if it's inconsistent, you can't really count it like that. But I'm saying, but at the same time, you have to look at it this way. You have, for the most part, unless it's inconsistent, you have to take whatever is in the manga and whatever's shown in the manga as fact. That's how things go. I don't see how that's not.
No, but wait. I understand what you're saying, Ervin, but you
can't.
So
why are you trying to use power levels? I just told you.
Hold on. Okay,
wait, stop, Joten, wait, stop, Ervin, you guys have been talking for like forever. Joten,
I understand what you're saying, Ervin, but you can't always take what the manga says, to be true. Because if you go by that logic,
that's the same.
If you go by that logic, then
the data book. You can't take everything.
Yo, Luffy, shut the fuck up! Damn. If you go by that logic, then part 1 Naruto, Kakashi states that due to legend, it was believed that the Sharingan was originated from the Byakugan, and obviously that isn't the case anymore. So
no, it's not.
And that's just one example, and there's a lot of other examples in other mangas that do that. So.
And I agree. When that happens, then you can't really count it. But I'm saying, does it mean that everything else that maybe has been proven to happen or has been shown that you can't count anymore?
Yes, it does.
Everything. It
means exactly. Ervin, I want to say something. I need to say this.
It means exactly that.
I need to say this right now.
Yeah, but
the fairy tale chapter where Urza had that armor that she what is that called? That's something that you take from the mangaka and you say to yourself,
fuck you.
This motherfucker just pulled this out of his ass. I can't look at this anymore.
Yo, how is that garbage anyways? I haven't read that.
Now, obviously, Kishimoto's never done that to that extent. But
what you like to do is you say, okay, it was inconsistent that time, but this time it was consistent. You have no way to prove that it was consistent.
What you're misunderstanding is the fact that, yes, I'm like, well, somewhat I am kind of saying that as far as if there is an inconsistency somewhere in the story, then obviously you can't really count that as a real feat. Like, hence the whole Master Roshi thing when he destroyed the moon. He hasn't shown anything like that since, and that was in the very beginning of the story. And the mangaka may have not known where they wanted to head with the story at that point. Or you can't.
I can show you another inconsistency.
As far as later on, later on in the story, later on down the line, the other feats that are shown, I feel as though unless there's something to dispute.
No, I'm not talking about feats, Ervin. I'm talking about using power levels to extrapolate.
But I think you can. I still think you can.
Why? I've just given you an example of power levels being inconsistent, but you still think you can.
Okay, there was one inconsistency in the power level, but
I can show you more inconsistencies. Would you like me to show you some more?
Go ahead.
Like when Piccolo destroyed the moon, that was ridiculously inconsistent.
I don't remember.
Piccolo had a power level. It couldn't have been a power level of more than 4,000, and he destroyed the moon. It disappeared.
I don't think that's a big problem with that actually, because
actually, why isn't that a big problem? If a person with a power level of a couple of thousand can destroy the moon, then it means that
they're a planet buster, pretty much.
Right, exactly.
But I'm saying
it means that a person with a power level of what?
Like
250,000 should be a planet buster. And that means that. And look at this. If a person with a power level of 250,000 is a planet buster, then that means that by the time Goku became an SSJ1 and had a power level of 120 million, how's that not inconsistent?
Right. I never said it wasn't inconsistent.
All right. So now I've given you. So here's how the argument just went. Here's how the argument just went. I say that power levels can't be used to extrapolate a person's abilities. You say they can. Then I give you an example that's inconsistent, and then you say, well, that's just one example. Then we got other stuff. It can still be used. Then I give you another example. So now what's your argument?
What do you mean?
You know, it's pretty funny because we just got a comment that says moon is a moon, not a planet. I hope he's joking.
Moon is a moon, not a planet.
A moon is not a moon.
I know it's not a planet, but
the name of the moon is just the name that we give to what's called satellite. That's when one body orbits another.
Yeah. Pretty much.
All right, I mean, listen, man. I guess one of the biggest problems about this whole entire debate. I mean, I'm not just saying that the debate's not good or not. I'm just saying that it's DBZ, and DBZ is an extraordinarily contradictory and an extraordinarily just inconsistent series. So there's no point in debating, because people have done it for fucking years and they haven't gotten anywhere. So there's no point, all right? I mean, they even said in I believe, I forgot what was one site, but it was a site that's directly correlates to the actual show itself. They even said, like, yo, power levels, they don't mean shit. I mean, the reason why power levels got blown up so out of proportion was because they just didn't mean anything at the end of the day. They just did not. And those are people that are actually correlating with the actual series itself, and they're saying power levels don't mean shit. But listen, man, all right? So the DBZ thing, just throw it to the wayside and say fuck it and let's move on. And I just want to say the thing about Ervin. We're getting back to the actual thing we talked about with the whole entire One Piece. I'm gonna say one fucking thing.
Oh, here we go.
No, very, very, very simple. Just very simple, man. Do any Naruto characters move at the speed of light?
Alright, it's just that simple.
I mean, hold on, wait.
No, just Ervin. Just answer yes or no,
none do, but at the same time.
Alright.
Hold on, Big Kizaru.
Alright.
The whole deal with Kizaru, the way his abilities work, there's a lot of delay in it. I just have to say that.
Ervin, that's it. That's it, Ervin. That's it.
Hold on.
That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. I mean, I'll even go even further. Do any of them move even close?
Quite honestly, I'm not even sure if there are any Naruto characters who are above Mach 30.
Oh my God, no.
Let's not get there.
Let's not get there. All right, just answer me. Do any Naruto characters move even close to the speed of light?
There's no more debate about it.
No. It's a simple question. I mean, I understand where you're coming from about how we may seem biased towards One Piece. But at the same time,
even when we're talking about belief,
at the same time, you have to realize that you yourself are neglecting information that's provided for the series, and you're doing so.
I said I'm not saying that. Like, I mean,
no, but you've done it before. You've done it before. Not only have you done that, but you've also bumped up certain things that were never shown in Naruto series, like with the whole entire controlling all of the water in a standing body of water thing. It was like, no. There is no evidence in the series that provides so.
Or like tell Beast Chakra is
the radiation thing.
Hold on, but you wouldn't let me explain.
Where's this coming from?
That around that particular time, you just instantly cut me off from.
Because
because I was getting ready to explain where I was going with it at the time.
Well, listen, man. Listen, man. The fact is that you fucking said, all right.
Hold on, wait, no. Hold on. You say, oh, you just don't fit it. You gotta let somebody be.
Ervin, come
You're making
on,
assumptions
man.
that you're not.
Yo, Ervin, you my nigga.
I'm not going down.
You my nigga. You my nigga, but you're reckless, man. You go in there half-cocked. You're reckless, man. You're just reckless. You're just reckless. You go in there with fucking your balls to the walls and fist fight. That's what you do. That's what you do, man. That's why we all love you. All right, that's why we love you. I'm just saying.
No. Listen. All right. The thing is, when I talk about the Naruto verse, I'm not saying they're better in every single area. Same thing with Bleach. I'm not saying they're better in every single area, but at the same time, I have never seen y'all give the Naruto verse or the Bleach verse one up in any area over One Piece. I mean,
it depends on what the matchup is.
Wait. Even in
can I say something, Ervin? I want to say something.
Wait. Listen. No. I actually want to ask King of Lightning a question. Now, tell me, is this true or not? But I mean, if you were to let's say, compare, Naruto and Luffy, and actually say who's more well versed in terms of the number of different types of techniques that they have, able to fight different types of battles, who would you say is more well versed?
More well versed in which category?
Or I'm talking about in just terms of number of different techniques and being able to have different skills.
Who gives a shit?
Wait, hold on, wait. No, I answer. So basically, meaning in abilities, who has the most diverse abilities? Naruto.
And a lot of times I actually argued with you guys one time because you guys were saying that the Naruto verse is not more diverse in terms of their abilities.
No, they're not.
No, as a verse. Listen, Ervin. Exactly.
I'm not done.
All right, fine. Speak.
Wait, let him finish.
Both.
Huh?
Both. You have Shinigami that are able to use not only Kido, but then they have the abilities in their Zanpakuto itself. Look at somebody like Aizen. Aizen has his Shikai, of course, but then he also has the Hogiku, which has its own set of abilities, as well as a number of different Kido.
And the Hogiku doesn't have its own set of abilities. It just regenerates.
Whatever.
Well, and it grants him immortality. That's what I'm talking about. And then he has the whole fraggers that he can use from that. And, I'm saying, and not only that, but then you have the Kidos that have, of course, number of different effects to it. You have the
okay, that's true. I mean, Ervin, you're right.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Finish. Go ahead.
The Naruto verse. You have, of course, ninjutsu, genjutsu, taijutsu. Now, of course, everybody's not a genjutsu user or anything like that, but most people are ninjutsu and genjutsu. I mean, not genjutsu. Ninjutsu and taijutsu. Most, Jonin level shinobi, it's been stated before in the series, and we've seen this from a number of different shinobi, know at least 2 elements. Naruto, of course, doesn't know 2 elements, but most know at least 2 elements. That right there is, of course, making them more well-versed. Look at Kakashi. He knows a number of different elements as well as he's a Sharingan user, knows over 1,000 jutsu, able to use summoning jutsu, be able to call
he can't use 1,000.
No, let him
call things to his aid. I'm like, time-space ninjutsu at his disposal. You look at someone like Sasuke. He's able to use 2 different elements as well as his Mangekyo Sharingan, cast Genjutsu, also a Taijutsu user and a swordsman. I'm like,
Taijutsu doesn't mean shit. It just means you can fight with hand in hand.
Hold on, listen.
Let him go, man.
But if you were to take an example, now, I love Zoro. And I don't want to pick on Zoro. Zoro is, he's my favorite One Piece character. But if you were to compare him, let's say, with Sasuke, and I'm not talking about in terms of strength, I'm just talking about in terms of well-versed. Zoro is strictly a swordsman. Now, of course, he's good at what he does. But at the same time, comparing it, if you were like I said, Luffy, Zoro, you compared it with Naruto and Sasuke in terms of their abilities, they're way more well-versed. It's just along with the rest of their universe. They have to face a lot more different types of situations, and they're a lot more strategic in the Naruto world than they are in the One Piece world. Therefore, I feel as though you can say the universe as a whole, looking at all the different shinobi, and again, Jonin level shinobi usually carry 2 different elements, are more, diverse in their abilities. I feel like that's an undeniable fact. Same thing with Bleach. They're more, diverse.
Ervin, just to answer you real quick, the reason why One Piece is like that, you have to understand, is because the majority of the...
And Jonin don't usually have 2 elements.
The majority of the people in One Piece who are top tier usually have devil fruits. And when you have a devil fruit, you can't have another ability unless it's Haki.
I know why they can't.
Listen,
and there's only
man. Listen.
3 different Haki.
I mean, like that. I mean, no, that was completely wrong.
It's just
No.
But see what
that was wrong. I mean, no, that was wrong on both parts because that's just not true. That's just not true.
Oh, so you're trying to tell me that like besides from Blackbeard, there's other people that can have multiple devil fruit powers?
No, I'm just saying that you said that you can't other than hockey, and that's not true.
No, I said the only other power from devil fruits is hockey, and that's it.
No.
Oh, so what?
There is no other power in One Piece besides hockey and devil fruits.
So what is there?
No. What?
So what is there? So what is there besides devil fruits?
Seimin Kiken?
What?
Seimin Kiken.
And who else?
Seimin Kiken.
What the hell is that?
How many
life
people
restoring and rebirth. I mean, life creation. Life. Basically, the thing that Rob Lucci and fucking what's his name? The guy with the hairdo.
And how many people have
control the
Yeah, that's
individual
something like what? Like 2 people? 3, 4, 5? What?
But it's a technique. I mean,
Right,
also
okay,
that.
all right, so now
I don't even know what the hell that is, but all I know is no one else has it besides the CP9.
Okay, so now there's 3 things. There's devil fruit, hockey, and that. And then you look at Naruto. It's just Naruto's overall. It's just the way One Piece is set up. But
I mean, from a standpoint, I mean that's just wrong, to be honest, because.
Okay.